What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review, oh boy, of Godzilla vs. Kong Funko styled bootleg bobblehead-like, not really bobblehead at all, figures. That's right, my zillions. You've probably seen this if you've, shopped AliExpress before. Now, I actually didn't get them on AliExpress. I got them on Amazon. They popped up for me and they were like 16 bucks for the set. I was like, okay, for 16 bucks, or 17 bucks, 16.95 maybe? I don't know, something like that. Shipped with Prime. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll check them out for that price. Why not? Let me tell you though, these things were super smelly. Right out of the box. I had to wash them and air them out for quite a while to get that like nasty bootleg plastic paint. Although there's not that much paint on these. It was mostly the plastic smell out of them. So without any further ado, let's get to this review. So just like the Pops, we got 2 Godzillas, 3 Kongs. You got, I don't know, that Kong. I don't know which one that was called. We'll have to see. We got the regular Kong, the Kong with the little tower, and the Kong with the axe. And then you got Godzilla and Flame Breath Godzilla. We'll start with this guy. What's this guy? Battle Damage Kong. I don't know. All of these guys have sort of bobbleheads. They're just heads on these big ball joints. And that's it. None of the paint is good on this figure. They look like they've been used already. All scratchy, yucky paint. You see all the gray is not so great. Of course you can paint these over, and there is like excess plastic sticking out in places. Teeth are okay. There's actually some white paint there for the teeth. The face looks good. I mean, it's different. They're smaller than Pops. And I'll show you them compared to, what they're ripping off. But they're smaller. But they're, they're all right, and they got, these bobble-type heads. So I don't know if Funko's doing an additional set of bobbleheads of these. They could be, because it would seem like this is more ripped off of something like that. But at the same time, I kind of hope they don't, because you're basically getting the same things you got before with, like, these bobble-type heads. The scarring does not look great either. As you can see, barely some paint in there, but all of them are done in black plastic, and there's no like shading on them at all. Just black plastic. You see excess plastic there. You got the crane here with a red top. It just looks like a bloody axe to me. And that's about it for this guy. This one here has got orange eyes, and it's not perfect. And then the face is just gray again, kind of messy. All the same body type, pretty much. A little bit different pose, of course. Here you got, and over here the scarring is not even painted. So yeah, you see it in there, but it's not painted. It's just, the gray in there. And then you got the axe done in blue. Again, just kind of plopped in there. Cash grabs, guys. Quick. Like ridiculously quick cash grabs. But it is what it is. It's super cheap, 16 bucks or 17 bucks, whatever it was, for all 5. Like, I had to check them out. Just to show you guys what you would be getting. That's what I'm here for, to take the hit for you guys. Face looks good on this one. Teeth could be painted a little bit better. Again, you can paint all of these, and you'd have some nice-looking little figures. Chest, again, nothing going on. He's got that raw pose, and that's okay. That's not bad. So, there you go with that guy. Again, that body is actually, it's not really that soft. It's pretty well-defined. You see all the fur on them. Yeah, I didn't even really look at the other two with that, but I'm looking now, they're all basically the same, so. Ears picked out good. I don't know. It's actually not bad. The sculpt is not bad. Again, you got like excess plastic here and there, and the paint isn't good, but as far as, and they all have the bobbleheads, guys. But as far as, why is this guy not standing? Okay, but as far as the sculpt, it's really still there. Like, nothing didn't come out on the Kongs at all. Everything came out pretty good. Now we get to Godzilla, and this guy's bobblehead is like crazy bobbly. So, yeah. His eyes are done in gray as well. I mean, they really only had a couple of colors to choose from here, as you can see, but you got the white teeth, but not the front. That looks fine. Sculpt again isn't so bad. Very, very big define. Now this like strays a lot, I think, from the Funkos. I'll have to check afterwards, because look how the rows of dorsal fins look. Very, very different. A lot of excess plastic here. Just do that. Yeah, you could clean these guys up. You can. Feet look good. Again, all black. Nothing going on here, but it doesn't look bad. You know, overall, I don't mind it. You know, for bootlegs. And then you got this. Again, I think it's basically the same. I think it's just pretty much the same except for the head, I believe. Oh, actually, it's not. So check that out. His arms are more splayed out. His arms are more down. So I thought it was the same, but it is not, which is good. So his face, you know, the white is all messy. The open mouth, the eyes. Sculpt, again, is not bad. You do have some paint got stuck on that, blue paint, from this, which is bent downwards on mine. Which is funny. He just looks like he's vomiting. Oh boy. But look, you see how that's indented here? I feel like that's the way it's meant to be. So if these are upcoming bobblehead versions of Funkos, these aren't so great. I would, Funko, if you ever see this, I would use this as a focus group. I feel like these could be a little bit better done before you put them out. This one is kind of messy. Look at how, I mean, they're all messy, but like, look how there's a slit here in the jaw where it's put together. It's kind of blah. And this is just okay. You see some white paint over the blue. But yeah, he just looks like he's vomiting. So there you go. That's what you're getting if you want to get these bootlegs for a really cheap price. I don't know the availability now. Like, I know right after I bought them, maybe like a day after I bought them, while I was still in transit, they went out of stock. I did see them, I want to say a couple of days ago now, because I've had these for a good week now. I haven't even shown these on my Instagram. I thought I'd just make this review kind of a surprise. I did notice a couple of days ago that they were back up on Amazon, but they were now like $23 for the set of 5. You'll have to judge for yourself what you think about the pricing based on this video and whatever. But I was very happy to pay 16 something, that's for sure. But more than that, I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Okay, so the only size comparisons in general that I'm doing are with the original versions. And we'll bring this guy in here so you can see that they're much smaller. They're in that more bobblehead type size. So I feel like, you know, either these were just you know, scaled down versions, but this sculpt is actually a little bit different. He's standing a little bit differently here in the pose, so he's more straight up. So it really feels like to me that there might be another set of Funkos coming that have this bobblehead style, because these guys were not bobbleheads. You know what I'm saying? The heads are attached, but not the Godzillas. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where I feel like, you know, these might be just something that's still coming out that's based on the same poses and stuff, the same type characters like, you know, this guy, Battle Scarred, you know, but they are smaller. They are smaller. See that? But they, you know, they have the same things going on. Come here. You're far away. You know, battle ready. What do you guys think? You think that these are just rip-off of these, or where I'm doubting it is in these Godzillas here. Because again, these didn't come with separate heads. You know what I'm saying? This very much feels like a bobblehead. Pose is very different on the Godzillas. And see, check this out. The dorsal fins are very different. This is what I was saying, where I was like, huh, this makes me think that this is something different. Something that's still coming from Funko that we haven't gotten quite yet, as well as this, you know, effect is totally different. So it would have been just a scaled down version, and it's not, and the dorsal fins are different. So that's what makes me think this is something that's coming from Funko, that, you know, somebody got the molds of and, you know, tossed out these quick bootlegs of them. So do pay attention. There might be bobbleheads, smaller bobbleheads coming out of the GVK stuff. I really think so. You give me your thoughts below, but that's my thought. And my final thoughts, I mean, I can't recommend these to anyone, obviously, because they're bootlegs. And they're not good bootlegs. They're, like, very sloppily painted. They're, you know, plastic is all over the place. So it's one of those things where I got them because I wanted to check them out. I was very curious because they did seem to me to be different than the Funkos, and as I showed you, they are. So they're obviously Funko ripoff. But I think they're a Funko ripoff of something we haven't gotten yet. And that's what's interesting to me. Will they ever release them? Maybe these were scrapped? I don't know. So that's why I kind of was like, I'm gonna get them. We're gonna check them out. And then, you know, if Funko releases the real ones, I'm gonna get those too. And then we'll compare them to those. But it's always interesting to get something bootleg of something that looks very different. That to me is like, huh? What is this? That's when these things get very interesting to me. So there you go. That's why I did it. Hope you enjoyed this review. Till next time, peace out, peeps.